guys, Randy here. I figured we'd change the scenery a little bit today. So I've had some comments that I skipped a few steps in my Susac journey. So after diagnosis in 2017, I was wheelchair bound. I was not able to move myself. It took a lot of physiotherapy. I went from a walker to a cane, which was great. I was able to get around some. To being able to walk fully on my own. It took many sessions of physical therapy. Now, some people have asked, does everybody have incontinence problems? To my knowledge, not everybody has continued problems with their bowels and bladder. Myself, I have no bladder control or bowel controls. I do have colostomy surgery actually in a day or so. People that are experiencing bladder control and bowel control, there is options for us. I started with diapers, and then from diapers I moved to catheters, and then in and out catheters, and then Foley catheters. I now have a permanent catheter, a subtrapubic catheter, which looks like this in my stomach. It's connected to a tube, connected to a bag. There is other options. You can also have urostomies if need be. For people first diagnosed with Susac, be sure to ask your doctor as many questions as possible. Questions about your treatments, your outcome, all the testing that you can expect to have. All the testing that I had was many MRIs. I had CAT scans, x-rays, they dye your eye, I had some angiograms, I also had spinal taps, just to look for fluid in my spine. Now I do have 2 lesions in my spine on vertebrae T7 and T19, I'm told. They don't affect me so much anymore. As your spine heals, I'm told, the liquids, they move, and the chemo that I've been on has helped those lesions disappear for the most part. Now the lesions in my brain, they are shrinking, so there is hope for everyone out there. My eyes never really got affected. They did take my license away for about 1.5 years, and I had to retest and reapply through the government and do all the testing again to prove that I was a safe driver. People can live full lives. I have a good friend, lives in the USA. She's a police officer, also with Susac. She still does her job. She's still able to carry her firearm. She's still able to drive. She goes about her life. For me, I'm just getting back into the swing of things. I no longer work. I am now retired just because I'm always so tired right now. I do plan to go back to work very soon, hopefully after my colostomy surgery is done and healed. Other testing you may experience is going to be a lot of hearing tests. For me, I lost most of my hearing. At some points I lost all of my hearing just due to the little inner ear hearing loss, I'm told. The little blood vessels, they're closing. That's a big symptom of Susac. You'll also go through many eye tests. For me, my vision was not affected. Not as yet anyways. I have had 2 flares since I was diagnosed, which put me back in hospital both times on more antibiotics and more steroids and medicine changes. For me, I went through cyclophosphamide chemo. I did 6 months of that, so 6 rounds of chemo, and then I switched to Celcept, an at-home autoimmune pill. It helped some. I did not like the pill very much, so be sure to ask your doctor what options you have. Many of my Susac friends that I have found online have different treatments. A lot of them are in USA. Most of us seem to be in USA, Canada, or England. I've made a few friends in England and Australia even, so we are widespread worldwide. Now, we do have a rare disease and it's not very common, so with these videos I'm hoping to educate people and get rid of the stigma of autoimmune diseases, and that we are all capable of doing anything we want. I can still live a full life. I have 2 small children, age 12 and age 2. They're great. I'm still able to go out with them. I'm not able to run with them, but I have the accessible options. I have a scooter. I still have my walker for long extended periods of walking. Now, Susac does seem to affect mostly women, but there is a number of men with Susac syndrome like myself. I've talked to quite a few of them. Now, a lot of people online that I found through Facebook, a Facebook group called Susac Syndrome, were the most helpful that I found. They told me to ask the questions and get the information that I needed. For the most part, it is a tough go, but it is manageable. You can still live your full life, full happy life. So never get discouraged, and if you have any questions or any other comments, be sure to put them below, somewhere down in here. Be sure to subscribe if you wanted more information and more updated videos. Again, I try to make them once a week. Now next week's video might get pushed back just a little bit, just so I can heal from my colostomy surgery, but I'll get back to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, just one last thing. If any of you have messages that you would like to email me, you can email me at letstalksusac@gmail.com, just in case there's something that you wouldn't want to post on a public site.